Hello and welcome to the Lighthouse. I am Shine, and this is a special reading for the upcoming full moon on October 31st. And this is going to be for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're male, check your Mars. If you're female, check your Venus in regards to woo-woo or romance. Also, I usually check 7th house, and that deals with, again, partnerships, relations. It doesn't have to be woo-woo, can be family, again, family karma, things that we need to sort out with our soul groups, etc. I also check sometimes South Node is where you come from, it's your karma, and North Node is where you should be heading. So those can also be helpful, as well as the general readings that I have on my channel, as far as the inspirational messages, the motivational ones, the healing ones, because they all are kind of touching on the same theme here in regards to cycles wrapping up or needing to wrap up, and people needing to leave old stuff behind and prepare oneself for what the universe wants to bring in, especially for those that have been through some stuff and learned some lessons, and your reward is waiting for you should you get out of your own way and let go and all that stuff that we struggle with. So that is that. It's usually just a 3-card thing, but I give extra because that's just what I do. It could have been just 10 minutes, quick things, but does it really help you when they're so brief? Probably not. I don't know. But I give extra. You get an overview, you get advice. I even got some woo-woo stuff down here. You got some chakra stuff. Now these are based on the 3 questions here. And here you have that, and I said, well, why this? You get the 2 over there. This is what is being illuminated, what can no longer be hidden. This is what we can let go of, during the full moon. So this is, again, realizations, truths, what we need to accept, what we need to let go, and what will come if we do that, basically. So that is that. And then we'll pull some from here, the angel messages from the pumpkin, and we'll do some old maids at the end because those are always funny. Time for a nap. 24 is a 6. Make it like 6 of swords. Moving on to things that are more peaceful and healing. And again, leaving the difficulties behind us. 6 of wands, we think of victory. Spiritual victories even. Again, by overcoming certain things, by learning certain things. 6 of cups, we think of soul groups, soulmates, the people you incarnate here with, the people that you deal with. They usually involve karma, learning lessons, all of that. What else am I thinking of? Swords, cups, pentacles, giving and receiving, right? You got to be open to get to receiving, so that the universe can give you something better than what you've had. See how that all goes there? Exactly. Oh, we want this book. 24. 24. Oh, that's 34. What do you see? I should have did this ahead of time. Stuck my little card in. Essential meanings: rest, rejuvenation and renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. Now, originally, when I was shuffling, I got 2 cards out. And I said, oh, come on, this is already makes us too long, right? Because I like to read from the book with those because they give different things for different, the card can be taken different ways depending on what you're applying it to. So I like to read from here. And you had building blocks and regeneration. So this is about, again, laying down the foundations for the future that we want, building things, you know, not from a place of skewed vision, a place from a healed perspective, right? Like how the tower comes in, destroys everything that's not built on truth and integrity and good things, you know. So now we're building on, hold on, I'm near hospitals, plus there's fire stations, you know, everything's in the area. Um, and then the regeneration again was about like the death card or like the tower, you know, building from scratch, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, basically. And this is kind of saying the same thing, renewal, right? Kind of letting go and let God, or taking this time to work on oneself while things are cooking. Things are, the universe is trying to whatever, but you gotta show up, you gotta do your part, you gotta release, you gotta start investing, rebuilding, but better, right? And then just being patient. The oracle's message, this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go on. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free from the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. For some, again, you might need to be taking a mental break. Maybe we're too stressed out, too worried, or we're letting our thoughts cause dis-ease in the body, depression, again, anxiety, whatever it may be. It's a difficult time for a lot of people. A lot of people are going through all kinds of stuff. This is pre-2020 and 2020 thrown in, or just 2020, whatever it is. Most of the time, it isn't just whatever's going on now. This is where we're here because we have a life of certain things happening, and we're in need of healing. Everybody's in need of healing. Everybody's all jacked up. So, you know, don't worry about it. You're not alone. Um, but again, for some, you're needing to breathe, you know, breathe and just try to curb your emotions because they might be, again, making you ill for some. Um, Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. Again, a lot of people's emotions are high strung for all kinds of reasons. Don't involve yourself in unnecessary dramas. Don't let yourself get sucked into a lot of the stuff that's going on, political wise, all these things. Again, protect your energy. What you put into your area, whether it's what you put into your body, what you put into your mind, what you put into your spirit, you know, take care and be aware of what deserves your energy and your time and what doesn't. Allow yourself to try to be in as much of a peaceful state as you possibly can in the midst of chaos. And that's usually by learning to see shit for what it is and not allowing our emotions to completely take over, or our ruminating thoughts completely take over and again cause us to be a basket case. And again, people are facing all kinds of challenges now. So for some, you might be in need of just, you need to rest because you don't want to end up, you know what I'm saying? Um, the overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. I said, be more the observer than you are the engager, especially in regards to crazy shit that's going on. Be willing to let your dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. You know, some people might have creative blocks or whatever, and they're just needing to step back and see if something comes when they're not focusing on it or thinking about it or harping on it, you know, obsessing on things sometimes or putting too much pressure on oneself. can result in stagnancy too, because we're blocking our own flow. Relationship message: when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good time to take this time. It's a good, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. Like I said, a lot of people, depending on what your wounding is, some people find it very difficult to be alone. People that are used to jumping from relationship to relationship, because again, their happiness resides in another person. And this can, of course, result in dysfunctional things, codependent kind of things. So for many, learning to be okay alone is something that they're needing to do, because they have fear of abandonment issues or whatever it is, constantly needing, again, outside things to make us feel that we are something or somebody. And again, this is stuff that has to come from within. So also, sometimes when you're by yourself, it's necessary to heal from things that you might have been through, especially if you're involved in any kind of toxic situations previously, needing to get a grip on what that was about, what it was for, and what did you need to learn from it, and how did you, what role did you see yourself? Again, it's about the healing, because if we don't heal before we deal, we're going to find ourselves repeating things that we would rather not, because we're not seeing, again, the reason why all things happen, our own role, our own wounding. So alone time is sometimes necessary, and it should be taken as a time to, again, heal, see things from a renewed perspective, right? Bettering ourselves, working on ourselves, and when the time is right, something will come in. If we let go of control of that, or feeling that we need to chase that, again, because we can't be happy unless we have it. Whether that's, again, got to be with somebody, I can't be by myself, or whatever it is. Or pursuing a certain career or certain things, and something just doesn't seem to be working, and we keep hitting blocks. Sometimes we need to take a step back, maybe learn some new skills, reevaluate some things, and then try it again. Or try something else. Maybe you'll get a vision to do something else. Whatever it is, it's saying you gotta take this time for yourself to do all the things I just mentioned. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. It's the lull. I say it's a lull before the storm in some ways. With things that are going on in the world, this is just the beginning, but that's another video. But using time wisely. Using time wisely. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Remember, I had the regeneration I told you was here. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Again, can't have things when we want it, all the stuff, because, again, maybe you're not ready for it. If it showed up tomorrow, are you ready? You may think you are. But if you aren't healed, or if you're still, you're not investing in yourself, oh, I'll be happy when, this thing, again, take this time to do you, boo-boo, and to get your shit together, and to get yourself healed, and to get some peace and some, clarity, or whatever it is. Use this time wisely, and just let go and let God, and have patience. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest, so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Again, for some people, Some people have been cooped up in the house, or people sick of looking at each other, or whatever it is. So everybody's going through a time now. Maybe people need to take their corners and chill out. And you know what I'm saying? Prosperity message. This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. This is again about what we expect, or what we think something should look like, or where we should be in our lives, or how we should look, or with some comparing ourselves to other people and where they're at, or we can't do any of that. Meditate, take a holiday if you can. Obviously nobody can right now. But again, learn to be still. Things might come to you in the silence. Learn to look for signs. The universe might be sending you signs or giving you some kind of direction. You got to be aware. If you're too much in your head, you're going to miss things that usually come in stillness, right? Things will speed up soon enough. So sometimes you need to enjoy the lull, because when things start kicking in again, then you won't have the time to be doing this stuff, this focusing on you and all this. As I said, cherish the downtime. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. I kind of just was saying that. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Again, once we kind of said, okay, this I can change, this I can't change, serenity prayer, and make those steps to creating what it is you'd like to have. But releasing any idea of the wins, hows, where's, what's, or how it's going to look, because again, it might not be exactly whatever, but it'll be close enough to it. And we got to be open to, again, receiving and not staying in lack or past or woes or stress or depression or whatever it is, hopelessness. Protection message: you are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? For some, a lot of people have been out of work. So this, of course, was not written in 2020. But for some, there is an imbalance as far as not taking enough time to nurture ourselves, not taking enough time to distress, because we're busy, busy, busy. We're doing, doing, doing. We're giving, 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 except to ourselves, right? So we can be burnt out a lot of times. So again, this is this just reiterating the need for self-care. Could you be, and also, again, because we're not paying attention to our emotional state, how we're feeling, because again, we're too all over the place. Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everybody, to be there for everybody, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend to a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. Like I said, it can bring about problems, strokes, heart attacks. Again, depression, anxiety, these cancer, dis-ease in the body. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to be aware of, again, our energy and what we allow to be in it, what we allow to consume it, what we put into our bodies and our minds and our spirits. Because there's a lot of toxic shit out there. There's a lot of toxic people out there. There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of agendas. There's a lot of stuff. Exactly. So let us go here. Taming the beast, taming oneself, taming one's thoughts, taming one's emotions. Trying to, again, nurture yourself. Hug yourself. Care for yourself. Be at peace. Renew your strength. Save your strength. Or it's to have strength and courage, in the midst of chaos. This is what can no longer be hidden. Or this is what is being illuminated. Sometimes it's even being aware of, again, that we're only but so strong. Sometimes we need to, again, let other people do for themselves and not try to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders or to be everything for everybody, right? Because it will deplete us. Patience, again, needing to learn to be patient, again, even with ourselves. Conquering our fears, right? Emotions that must be transcended into spiritual wisdom. Again, living and learning or understanding what we should give to and what we shouldn't, where we need to hold back, where we need to have compassion, again, first and foremost to ourselves. Stop putting ourselves through the ringer. Stop being hard on ourselves. Chill out, because you can make yourself, like I said, everybody's dealing with different things now. Some people don't know where they're going to get food. Some people are losing their houses. Some people are losing their apartments. Some people got kids, and you're dealing with school shit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. And for some, they could be warning you that if you don't try to find a way to get things under control so that you're not going to cause yourself some kind of health issue here. Letting go of the ego. Again, about things needing to be how we want it, when we want it, or it needs to look a certain way, or we need to look a certain way, or we need to be, again, a lot of people lost their jobs, things that they had done for years. Now they're wondering, what am I going to do now? A lot of people are starting from the bottom. Never thought that they would. And sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes it's going to put you on a different path to something better. And it had something not ended for you, you wouldn't have ended it, or you would have stayed in that mindset or that whatever. And just knowing again that you're a tough cookie. You've been through some stuff. You got the strength in you. You got the courage to keep on going. But we got to get our emotions, our thoughts in check and not get overwhelmed. Try not to get overwhelmed. Balance within, right? Taking responsibility for ourselves and not taking on the responsibility of everybody else. Mastering oneself. Again, having hope, having courage. This is what we need to try to find. I said, why this? And then you got this. This is overcoming our fears, right? We got this, the lovers. Lovers is relationships. Lovers is also about important decisions, life path altering decisions, right? Maybe we're stressing and worrying again about relationships that we're in. Maybe they're stressed because of what's going on, or maybe we're worrying about you know, a certain relationship, or if we're ever going to have it, or is this the right path for me, or whatever it is. You know, we're needing to take a step back, take a breather, and just sit with it, or not stress about it, or not worry about it. Um, Emotional needs to spiritual concerns. Communication needed for healthy relationships. Like I said, sometimes people need to go to their corners, get there, whatever, and then they can come together and talk and work things out. Again, because a lot of people said they're going through different things here. Um, Confidence to overcome our obstacles. Trust, again, strength. This is also, again, soulmates, close, intimate relationships. Again, some people needing to make decisions in regards to making peace with people, or, you know, make a peace with the past in regards to soulmate, soul group situations, you know, and this is a time to release all that so that we can, again, free up that energy that might be keeping us in a certain mindset, emotional place. Um, Personal belief systems. Blessings in disguise. Like I said, sometimes things happen, they're forced to happen. The tower comes in and changes everything or takes everything away. We can't understand the reason why it happens during the time, but maybe it's for our betterment, or maybe it's because it's going to get us on a certain path, or maybe it was teach you something that's helped you evolve and grow. And you're needing to find strength and courage to keep on going and make a decision as far as where do we go from here, right? Self-honesty. Anything else I want to say here? Choices, again, values. What do we value? What's important? Who's important? Should be you first and foremost. Again, your own well-being. Um, Not looking for instant gratification. Listen, sometimes things take time. We should also, again, not fear being hurt again, trying to overcome that. Right? For a lot of people, they've been in dysfunctional things, karmic situations, whatever, hard lessons, difficult paths, right? But we can't be closed off. We can't fear being hurt again. We can't be punishing ourselves, being stuck in the woes, so in our regrets. Just harmony within oneself. That's what I said. To the point where we make ourselves sick in a conflict, right? Or blaming other people or outside things on situations. Serenity prayer, right? Accept the things I can't change. Courage to change the things I can. The wisdom to know the difference, right? So again, take this time to do the reflective work that you need to do the healing you need to see things the way you need to see them, so that we can make a decision that's going to set us up for the long term, because this is about long term paths, choices, decisions, right? No more beating ourselves up. No more being, you know, because destiny awaits, right? Destiny awaits. We're going to read this after. And of course, we got to deal with the trucks, noises all the time. what we need to let go of. King of Cups. So this is the after tarot. So you see, this person's pouring out this cup here. This is a person whose, emotions are just ain't feeling it. So we need to let go again of things that don't make us happy, things that don't serve. Whether it's our own stinking thinking, or it's things that we put on ourselves, the crosses that we bear, the woes, the regrets, the whatever it is, the sadness, the anxiety, toxic relationships, past stuff, whatever, right? We're needing to let go of, again, things that don't make us happy. Why? Because new things await, right? Gifts from the universe. Self-love awaits. Self-care, right? When we take care of ourselves, then we get in balance. And we're not all over the place. This is about new opportunities, inspiration, right? New relationships that can be had, healing that can be had. And again, but it starts with self-love, self-care, self-awareness, right? Anything I want to say over here? Yeah, this person's withdrawn, moody, sulky, watch out again for people that try to emotionally manipulate you again. If you're wearing yourself thin because people are playing on your generous nature or your whatever it is and trying to get you to give what you don't have to give. It's okay to say no. It's okay to take time for yourself. Again, feeling uncertain about oneself. We need into codependency, struggling with self-deception, the deception of others, needing to see things as it is. Needing to release ourselves from, again, if you were dealing with a narcissist, toxic people, emotional manipulators, needing to, again, release yourself from any attachments to that stuff still that can be playing a role in preventing you from having better or new. And also dealing with these types of people plays on your self-esteem, your feelings of self-worth again. So we need to check all that. Anything here, needing to curb one's emotions if this were in the reverse for greater benefit. Again, this is all about, again, watch those, there's a lot of feelings here. Woes, regret, fear, guilt, I don't know, low worth, low esteem for some. A need to trust, emotionally exhausted, needing to look after one's emotional health. Finding a constructive way to express one's feelings. This is even if it's just doing something for yourself, dancing, working on a project, learning something new, something to take your mind off of stuff, to help you decompress, to help you de-stress, to help you get, bring in abundance here. This is, again, solar plexus. This is as we think, so we create. But again, we'll read these after. This is about what will come in, what will emerge, right? Then we'll get out of this. We'll get out of the regrets of the past, the feeling whatever, Again, you got this person over here drowning in the background, and this person's just like, I don't even want to deal with you. I don't want to hear what you're saying. Again, relationships might be strained. There might be a need again for forgiveness or healing in our relationships. soul groups. They could be family, could be whatever. But again, it's just to get out of this mentality, to understand that all is not lost. There's still 2 cups there. There's still a cup here from the universe coming in for you, right? Loss, despair, grief, lacks of fulfillment or attainment, again, disappointment, wallowing in self-pity, in regrets of what's lost, pessimism, disillusioned with life. Yes, we can relate to that. Trouble letting go of the past and learning from mistakes. Blaming ourselves, again, kicking ourselves in the ass, shoulda, woulda, couldas. That stuff doesn't help. A need for forgiveness and release. Reflect on the lessons and move on. Try to have a glass full perspective. This is what will come in if we change this here. We'll get rid of all this, right? And we'll keep it moving. We got 7 of Pentacles here. This person says, you know what? I'm taking this pentacle and I'm out. Whatever we see isn't working, including our own stinking thinking. Whatever it is that is limiting us or that's keeping us unhappy or stuck, we're needing to leave that behind. Take what we've learned from it and plant some new seeds, right? Anything else I want to say over here? Perseverance, again, reward, vision. Having a vision of what you want to create long term for your life and making those steps, planting those seeds for the future. No more past, right? Know when to stop investing our emotions and our energy and our thoughts into things that, again, don't serve us or don't make us happy. You know? Yeah. Okay, destiny. What's being illuminated? Again, for some, it's about new paths, destined meetings, destined career paths. This goes along with the Lovers here. Destiny, love, pathway, faith. Again, trying to have faith. What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready? I said a lot of people said, if you showed up tomorrow, are you ready? You can want all day, every day, but are you preparing for it? Are you making sure that when it shows up that you're in a position to offer your very best? You can't do it if you're burnt out or if you're in the past or you're feeling like shit or still clinging to negative thoughts about yourself or whatever it is. You're holding yourself back from becoming your greatest version or for having better things. You know? Willing to make sacrifices to have what you deserve. And for a lot of people, the biggest sacrifice is letting go of whatever it is we're needing to let go of. Including our own expectations about what something should look like at this point in our life. Whatever it is, it's not everything is in our control. And we're needing to just work with what we can. Take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. I already read that. Radical thinking, deep satisfaction, ability to change. You know, to let go, which is what the full moon is about. Then we got abundance here. This is what we need to let go of. I'm like, why would I let go of abundance? Wisdom. Maybe this is needing to let go of the thinking that we know everything. Or letting go of the need to know everything. That's another thing for some people. Right? Just being in the moment and releasing the need to, have it all the answers. Sometimes we got to wait for the answers. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something, or your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you. Again, for some people, money is an issue right now. A lot of people are trying to figure out what their next move is, where the next money is coming from, if they have to change careers or what. Or some people are feeling that, again, that maybe they're not on the right path, or questioning their calling, or their, and maybe they're needing just, again, to take a breather and to stop. What's meant to be will be, as long as we're showing up and doing our part. And we're needing to let go again of the expectation, especially in regards to stuff that is divine timing. The way everybody hates to hear that. Myself included. Like I said, ain't nobody over here exempt. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have financial karma. This was even before 2020 hit. This is one of the things that you're needing to overcome in this life, is to become financially independent and not dependent. So for some people, that is their path, and they're needing to get out of the past, get out of the mistakes, get out of the fact of worrying about you being too old, or maybe it's too late, or whatever it is. This is never too late, right? Might be for some things. We got to be realistic. But like I said, work with what you can. Follow your intuition. And not let fear guide you, or fear hold you back, or past mistakes hold you back, or shoulda, woulda, couldas, or lack of belief in oneself and one's abilities, or feeling like you'll never have, and letting that just make you all over the place. Breathe. No, it's going to be okay. Reach out to people if you need to reach out to people, if you need to have support, if you need to have some kind of guidance, if you need some kind of help, getting out of your way in regards to that too. Again, not thinking you can have to do it all yourself, or take everybody's problems on yourself. Being wise with, again, our energy, taking care of ourselves. This is a big thing for the fire signs, needing to learn to listen to your body. What is it telling you? Where is there dis-ease going on, mentally, emotionally? And again, and try to just breathe, love yourself, take care of yourself, chill out, take some time, take some space, and use this for yourself to try to figure things out, but without the pressure, without any negative stuff. Try to still be optimistic, even though it's tough. But make the effort. Consistency. Don't give up. And then here, the acceptance, as far as what will come in. Again, we'll accept what was. We'll evaluate what is, and we'll know that nothing. We gotta just keep it moving. That's it. This is what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We gotta. It's tough. Life is hard. Life is hard. But know that you are loved and you are cared for. Your spirit guides, the people that are in your life. It's manifestation, or manifesting knowledge, luck, new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection. Again, letting go of the expectation of what we think something should look like, or where we should be in life. Again, basing it on what society deems as success. I said, measure your successes by your your freedoms. What have you been able to get rid of? Whether that be mindsets, what have you? What have you overcome? What have you learned? That's where you measure your growth, because that's what counts. That's what you came here to do, right? All the rest is illusion. You know, so again, stop being hard on yourself. If you learned, that's the whole point, right? Self-acceptance. Loving yourself no matter what. Stop picking yourself apart. Stop beating yourself up. Stop selling yourself short. Stop being in the lack. There's no Five of Pentacles here, but it's the same thing. You have Five of Cups. Self-defeating ways of being. Am I assessing myself accurately? You know, am I seeing things in a truthful way or from a wounded place? Right? See yourself as complete just as you are. Now let's get over here. I am friendly. I'm going to wave to someone I don't know today. Oh, watch out, because people are out there treating. People might think you're trying to start some stuff. You ever smile at somebody and they don't even know, they don't even smile back. They're just so surprised that someone is smiling at them. You could take people off guard because people are so self-absorbed and so in their own whatever. But this is just about not letting the shitty people and the shitty circumstances that are in the world take away from your true nature. You know, don't let bitterness get the best of you. I am a good learner. I'm going to tell someone what I learned in school today. These, of course, are positive affirmations for kids. But like I said, eternal children are we, and I deal with the inner child, healing the inner child. So that's why we have these cards. So this is, again, just about learning new things, you know, especially in regards to career stuff. So paths, taking this downtime where people are out of work or things might be in a lull to cultivate some new skills, to expand your horizons. Again, learning new things, or just living and learning in general. And but not laying it down in the ashes. We got to be the phoenix, right? I am kind. I'm going to look for opportunities to show kindness to others today. So this is, again, for some, this might be a need to heal certain situations with certain people, right? Trying to be kind because everybody here is going through stuff. Trying to keep that in mind. And also just, again, being kind to yourself and look for opportunities to show kindness to yourself. Self-care. And investing in yourself and in your future, right? And know that you are a miracle. And so, see, I'm going to ask my parents what makes me so special. You could do that, but, you know, or even it's like if you have children, like it's a lot of people, whatever, you know, showing the people that mean something to you in life, or showing people who are showing that they care for you, not closing yourself off, shutting people out, you know, and all this stuff, right? Valuing yourself, valuing what you have, what you do have, not focusing again on the losses. And know that miracles can happen, or every day is an opportunity again to create something new. Again, and learning to cherish and appreciate and have gratitude for what you still have, or what's possible to have in the future, and not giving up again on oneself or on certain people, you know, because challenges force us to grow in new directions. Like I said, sometimes things happen because they're meant to happen to teach us something that we're needing to learn, and we're needing to, again, just make peace and understand that, we can't avoid things in life. Shit happens, right? But out of that, we learn either to love ourselves again, or to have more appreciation, more gratitude. We learn to persevere. We become aware of our own inner strength. We can make wiser decisions, right? We can figure out where we need to invest and where we need to draw the line. You know what I'm saying? They can put us on paths. Sometimes they are a redirection from the universe because we were on the wrong one. Awakenings that lead us to our abundance. But we're needing to, again, let go of certain things, accept certain things, but know that all is not lost. Look for the miracles, and don't let, again, the shit that's happened in life, the shitty people, the whatever it is, turn you into a bitter Betty or bitter Bob or whatever. Destiny awaits if we get out of our own stuff and try to remain hopeful. I said it's a tough time, and there's no easy answer. Everything sounds all great, but it's the applying it, and it's the endurance, the perseverance, and waiting to see what comes out on the other side. Sharing your sorrow, thinking of you. That's what it says in the card. So the universe, your spirit guides, they want you to know that they see what you're going through, and they're rooting for your healing. They're thinking about you. They're trying to help you try to get through challenges, difficulties. They don't want to see people suffer. But this is a place of suffering. This is a karmic dimension. This is, and like I said, and you're dealing with a lot of different souls, and not all of them have your best interest at heart. A lot of them are up to some shady ass shit that isn't for the good of humanity. But that's a whole nother video. Awareness is key, people. It is more than just the woo-woo. It's more than just relationships. There is a much bigger picture of what's going on in the world right now. And for some people who are meant to be on a certain path, some people who are meant to be light workers, some people that are meant to, go through hardships so they can pass on that information to other people, how to overcome certain things, how to heal from certain things or whatever, or discovering, again, paths that lead them to what they were meant to do here, but in order for you to teach, you had to learn, you had to go through stuff. So again, know that the challenges are there for your growth and your betterment, and that you have the strength to persevere. You just got to believe in yourself. You just got to take care of yourself, and know that, again, it's not for your destruction, but for your betterment. But it is a jungle out there, so they're sending you their sympathies. You have a purpose for being on this earth that is far more important than anything that you have ever dared to imagine. See, like I said, for some of you, this is the time, because of 2020, because of the timing, the light workers that have come here incarnated into this world to give something of this world. Yeah, you've been through the ringer, And there's a lot of shit going on right now, but we're needing to buck up and get on our path, because you know your purpose for being here is more than you can imagine. But if you're in stinking thinking and thinking lack mentality, or you're not worth it, or you're not good enough, or what do I have to give, or you know what I mean? That's part of the lesson. Sending you a hug. That's your guides in the universe sending you a hug. Or maybe again, you're needing to show affections or appreciation to people that are around you that might also be going through a time. It's about having compassion again for your fellow, whoever you got around, whoever's with you, your kids, your husband, your wife, your whatever, family, friends. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Oh, my life is a mirror. See, again, your soul group, people that you're, you know. And so you even got to thank the assholes because they played their role. And this is also, again, people that are meant to be in your life long term. Having compassion, allowing for forgiveness. Don't leave people drowning in the water, especially people that are trying to, you know what I'm saying, understand that it's all learning opportunities. Forgive myself. See, being in the regrets and in the woes, forgiving ourselves and others. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Again, self-love, so that we're not all in the woes. Invest in yourself. Oh, and let's do these. God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So it's again about releasing the worries and the fears and the needing to knows, and just kind of just try to be present. Do what you can in the moment, but self-care is key. And also, again, showing care and concern to others, because a lot of people are struggling right now. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. See how do you hear? Learning, right? So again, learning new things, honing one's craft. You know, maybe again, this you're meant to do something based on your experiences so far. Or again, are just attending these so that you can learn new things to better your life or to give you some new knowledge. Yeah. Emotional sensitivity, honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Again, take care of yourself. Don't let your mind and your emotions have you all jacked up. Chemistry, this is the woo-woo section. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is also about between two people. This is also what gels with us and what doesn't. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is chemistry, things that work and things that don't. so letting go what doesn't work and focusing on what does, freeing ourselves, taking back control of our life, right? And then you got here calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring together. So for some that are single, again, leaving the past shit behind so that we can call on somebody new again, somebody who might be a soulmate. This is a soulmate card. Here, the Destiny card as well. So, like I said, there might be somebody that's on the path ahead, or someone that you've already known, and being separated is hurtful for you both, you know, or maybe the person meant to be with, they got the person waiting for you, but you got to get your shit together before you can bring this person in, and especially if you're dealing with any mirroring stuff going on. So if you're all in your whatever, they're going to be all in their whatever, and it's going to cause delays. So sort of saying, chill out, take your mind off of whatever, focus on you, bettering yourself. And then once you raise your vibration, once you're working on this kind of things, we can allow for things to come in. Again, or it's just, reaching out to people that you might be separated from right now. Again, showing care, checking on people, this kind of stuff. And then, marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. Like I said, for some, you could be dealing with stresses with marriage. Some people might have taken some time apart right now because things are stressful. So this could be a multitude of things. This is also just about being committed again to your path, your agreement, what you came into this world to do, to contribute, to give. But we got to be committed to our own investing in ourselves, not giving up on ourselves, right? Compassion. I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. Again, there's been a lot of forgiveness, having compassion, letting go of past stuff, getting out of stinking thinking, healing relationships, again, with soul group people, maybe people that are meant to be in your life long term. We're needing to clean that up, forgiving and learning, showing that you care, having gratitude for what you have, not focusing on what we've lost, getting our emotions in check, try to be at peace. We got joy here by enjoying this moment. I'm giving thanks to God for my life again. And family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support, and healing. You get a lot of family stuff. And this is, again, part of why you hear some people have family karma, and your healing work, and perhaps even passing on this knowledge to these people, because it started from them, parents, what have you, or relationships with your children, whatever it is, it's generational shit, right? Healing that, transcending that, clearing that karma. Like I said, and for those that have come here that are light workers and that are knowing all of this stuff, it's almost like, I don't say it's a responsibility that you have, but it was your job to kind of heal the family karma, because you were the one who woke up. You were the one who saw things for what it was. You have a different understanding, again, of why we're all here, the reason why things happen, and you can help heal and transcend generational dysfunction, family shit. And it's a big one. I said, but those that are here for a purpose, you could be a twin flame. It says, and that doesn't necessarily mean your twin flame is here with you. They could be in the higher dimensions, because again, you have to be, on the same level, incarnate together. Usually that's so that you can ascend together, right? But you're not going to be in the lifetime always together. Sometimes you're just here on your own, and you still have to walk your path, and you have to whatever. That's why you can't be so hung up in the woo-woo stuff, because this is about, your journey is about you and your healing and your growth and your shedding of karma. And again, like I said, for some of you, you have destinies, you have divine unions that are supposed to come into place, you have career paths you're supposed to do, you have things you come to contribute, you have family karma you came here to, you know. So again, it's a lot. It's a lot. But hang in there. You're not given the task if the universe wasn't confident that you could meet it. Now let's see what we got here. Final advice for fire signs. Responsibility, again, personal responsibility, acceptance of our own roles in things, awareness, again, of our own shit. Because when we're aware of things, we can see the bigger picture. We can understand why other people are the way that they are, or again, or why things happen. Personal responsibility, being accountable again for ourselves, what we do every single day to invest in ourselves, to heal ourselves, to care for ourselves, to get us out of the woes and onto a path, you know, but also allowing others, you know, it's okay to say no and allow people to be responsible for their own shit sometimes too, so that we're not taking the responsibility of everybody and everything, because that can become too much. Delegating responsibilities. Here we go, acceptance again. I kind of already said that one. Now what else we got? Celebrate. Again, joy. Try to find things to be happy about. Even as far as being happy that you figured it out. But now it's just about applying it. Still, you may have figured it out, but it's the actual application of the knowledge. Walk in and talk, right? We can celebrate that we've overcome certain karma or that we learned some things, but again, now we have to take that responsibility forward. We have to, so that we can have better things. And harmony. Again, healing relationships that need to be healed, finding inner harmony. Right. Willingness. Again, the willingness to forgive. Being willing to let go. Being willing to care for ourselves enough to not give up. The willingness to change. And one last one. Enthusiasm. Again, try to find some enthusiasm, though it's difficult, I know. Okay, old maids, and then we'll wrap it up. What's the last messages you got for fire signs here? My God, my neck, my throat, I'm like dying over here. Oof. I'm pooped. Football fan. We got football fan, and we got the old maid again. This one pops out a lot because people are thinking they're too old, or it's too late in the game, or they're just being couch potatoes, or they're not. Or maybe this is parents needing to heal certain things, right? And then you got birthday girl. Celebration, wishes coming true. Happiness, you know, when you set an intention, or you set a wish, or what do I want to create, whatever, and then you put it out, and then you let it, like it says, then you take a nap, or then you let go and let God, you know. But know that wishes can come true, dreams can come true. You're not still old. I mean, you're not too old, you know. Heal certain things, or make someone else's wish come true by reaching out to them. Maybe they need to hear from you. Maybe they want you to forgive them. Maybe that'll be a wish for somebody else, you know. Football fan, what does a football fan do? They're enthusiastic, right? They're excited about whatever they're excited about. Find something to be excited about, you know. Be your own fan. Cheer yourself on. through life. You know, you gotta, sometimes you're all that you have, and you have to be your own fan. You know, but this is again trying to find something again to get you excited, get you enthusiastic, right? And then also too, fans, what if fans do? They support the team, right? And if you're a light worker, you know, you're supposed to help support the team. You got to support the collective. You got to, you know, you got to do what you came here to do. Well, the universe is rooting for you, right? The universe is your fan. Your spirit guide's your biggest fan, right there, cheering you on. One last message. Oops, hold on. One last message. Fire signs. Oh, you got 3. See, couch potato. Can't be sitting around doing nothing. You got to get out there. You got to get excited again. You got to make your dreams come true. Stop being an old maid. Celebrate. Party girl. See? Look for the joys in life. Then you got grandpop here. So you got old maid and grandpop. Again, parent stuff. This is the ongoing theme here because a lot of this is childhood wounding. This is making peace with, you know, people do the best that they can with what they know at the time. So again, for some, it's about making peace with the parents, or again, you not feeling like you're too old to still have zest and enthusiasm and joy and wishes come true and all that. And on that note, hopefully we got something out of this. Hopefully I wasn't too all over the place. It's a lot. I think the more cards I do, this becomes so much. But like I said, hopefully you get something out of it. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.